Again, welcome back to the show. We have Sophia on board, and Sophia goes by So-So.
Yeah.
That's a cute little... I never met a So-So.
That's what everybody tells me.
Have you met a Monty before?
I actually have not.
Okay. So today, I hear you're a student.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're going to talk about your dreams. What is your dream?
I want to be an athletic trainer.
Okay, and are you studying that to be that now?
I am. I'm in the process of getting some prerequisites in. So when I go to college, I can just go straight down that path.
So, because you don't need to go to college to learn before that. You can just start buying books or going online. Do you go to YouTube? That is
very true. Actually, I have gone to YouTube. I've gone to some athletic training clinics as well.
Okay.
It's very interesting. It's different than what I assume would be just taking a course online or going in and taking a course about it. It's cool. It's different.
So, yeah, because I was saying, people think they have to go to a high-end college to get the knowledge. The knowledge are all in the books, and knowledge is actually on the internet now, so which is incredible. It's so much knowledge out there, and the more you know, the more important you are, the more valuable you are to your employers.
Yeah.
So, what grade are you in now?
I'm a junior this year.
In high school?
Yes. I like it so far. It's not the worst thing in the world.
So, so you go to school, they give you a curriculum. How much extra work are you doing?
So outside of my normal classes, I have tutoring for calculus and SAT and, the normal stuff. And then, I've taken a couple college courses. I've actually liked those better a lot more than high school classes. And then I volunteer at Kaiser.
Oh, at Kaiser, really? Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. So that's pretty much my whole day-to-day schedule. And so this show that you do, how long have you been doing it?
This show, well, I've got, I did 2 episodes lately. I had 3 episodes before. I just started doing it again because I want people to see how easy it is to produce. So I actually, let's say you were an athletic director right now, I could show you with your cell phone how you could produce a show and get an audience and teach people through that show. In other words, you get more of an audience, and the show that the network I have is it airs over your television on Roku, Amazon, and Apple devices.
Oh wow!
So when you start, I don't know why it's sending me to the right. We're going to Marina Del Rey.
Oh, it could have been someone was added.
Oh, you did a share?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, my bad.
No problem.
Did a share. That's the confusion.
Yeah.
So the person's going, where the hell is he going? I gotta start paying more attention to these shares because I can't understand why people do that, but I guess you save a few dollars.
It's automatic on my on the app, so when I open it, it's already on the Lyft line.
Oh.
And I just never remember to change it. It's not bad though, because sometimes if there's more traffic, it's less money, or if it's like a really long drive, it's less money.
Right. So I'm learning as I do this because Lyft is new to me as well. But again, getting back to, I know I don't believe you should work for people. I think you should work for yourself.
Yeah, that's what my dad tells me.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So for me, you could actually start now making money if you have a bit of knowledge on how to train someone.
Yeah.
And of course, so you go to YouTube, you get a bunch of videos, you interview people. So you could actually have a show right now where you interview people that are doing what you want to do. So now you're not an expert, but you're talking to experts. And you do you get your cell phone out there, you start doing an interview like we're doing here, and you start compiling interviews, and you have a show. And you can do it on YouTube, you could do it on Twitter, you can do it on all sorts of different platforms, but you just got to do it.
Yeah.
And there's no reason you can't start doing it now. go to these events and talk to the all the different sports, but get a second camera or just use your camera and start making interviews. It's that easy. And people are making millions of dollars by being silly on YouTube. But they're doing it. They're filming it. You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. 5 minutes a day, or one interview a day, and then you're going to start getting have 7 a week.
Yeah.
And it's that easy. Get a selfie stick. I have a selfie stick here. I did some interviews. Okay, so now let's get our total. My goodness. I start paying attention to this thing. Well, thank you for participating. We'll get back on in a minute, but I got to focus here, so let's put it on pause.
Probably know
and I have been talking while we had a guest in the back, Olga. We didn't want to disturb her quiet, but So-So is going to be a volunteer for SOS. Hey, SOS, SOSO? Come on, are you kidding me? It's almost you're almost SOS.
Yeah.
So she's going to be a volunteer. She's going to talk to her dad about what did you say?
He's an executive producer for movies and stuff. So I'll talk to him. Just make sure I have his consent to be helping out and everything like that. But I think he'll think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to ever see me again to help out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm just supposed to turn left to Venice. Where are you going?
I'm going home.
It's in Marina del Rey, right?
Yeah, it's like the edge of Culver City.
Oh, so I should have gone left.
Yeah.
Because when you said Marina del Rey, that way.
Oh,
Marina
yeah.
Del Rey.
I always consider it Marina del Rey.
This is a good thing. Give this an extra 2 minutes to talk. Yeah, I always look at the bright side of things.
Yeah.
Keep this in mind.
I just think life... it's such a stupid saying, but life is too short to be so serious.
Very, very short. Oh, hey, give me 5 on that one. So now, life is a series of left and right turns. Mm-hmm. The secret to happiness is knowing that every turn you made is the right turn. Never look back and say, I should have done that. Should have gone to college. I should have got that job. That's past. It's done. Mm-hmm. Every time you make a decision, it's a left or right turn. Mm-hmm. Look at it like it was the perfect decision, and that build confidence in you. Mm-hmm. And there's no such thing as failure. It's just a mistake you made, and you go on. Mm-hmm. So that's very important, because I'm a modern day philosopher, and I like to share my knowledge with the young people, because life is a movie. Your dad makes movies. Yeah. Life is a movie. This is a scene in our movie. It was never going to go away. And we can have a great scene here or a horrific scene. Right. And that's your life. You can have a horrific life or a wonderful, happy, carefree life, Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be trials and tribulations, but it's up to you. Mm-hmm. No one's going to make you happy. Yeah. Now, one thing I tell people also is, in relationships, you have to come first. Don't say my children are first, my husband's first. No. Well, So-So has to come first, because if you don't make yourself happy, no one else is going to make you happy. And once you make yourself happy, your husband will be happy, your kids will be happy. Yeah. But when people say, oh no, my kids have to come first, that's bullshit. It sounds terrible to say you come first, almost like selfish, but it's only logical. Yeah, what happens in an airplane crash? The things come down, and you have to put your thing first. Before, Okay, as an example. Because how are you going to help someone else if, Thank you. So I love the fact that you don't take life too serious, because it's just a game, and you don't have to cheat or steal or cut line to win the game. Yeah. You just have to be happy and do the right thing, help people out, give. And that's why volunteering is very rewarding. Your brain, you get the endorphins from doing something that you like, and you're helping somebody else. It's fantastic. Yeah. So you're going to be a SOS volunteer. I'm sure he's not going to say no. If he says no, it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, but what are you doing? All you're doing is telling people about what a great things we're doing. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, your dad might get super excited, because what are we doing with the lifestyles? Cooking styles of the rich and famous. We're giving celebrities a huge platform to share their passions, their projects, their new, talk about their kids, their horses. Right. Growing marigolds, but hundreds of millions of people will be able to watch the show. Well, and the bonus is the exposure celebrities have, and people, if they hear, like I said, Jennifer Lawrence, if you hear Jennifer Lawrence is going to be on this talk show and you love Jennifer Lawrence, you may not know what the talk show or the cooking show is about, but you'll tune in because you love her, and then you learn
you know, and then you learn other things, like what the charity's about. And
well, we have the
like
3
that.
C's. It's cooking, celebrities, charity. The 3 C's are ingredients for the success of the soup that we're making. You know? And so far, everyone's had just a ball being on set because we feed everybody, and they don't have to be a great chef,
right?
But they have a favorite meal, so they invite their mother or a famous chef to help them. And everybody has fun in the kitchen. They have fun eating, and we film it, and if we capture enough of the action, it's a 30-minute show. And it's been so far so good. Pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I just think what the charity's about it really is important, and it's a great way to get it out there because, like you were saying, social media and technology have such a big presence in society that, the best way to get it out there is just do it.
See this Coffee Connections? Look at the window.
Okay.
Right there. See the star?
I do.
Did you see my star?
That was
It was my star.
Oh.
They were one of my first members 7 years ago.
That is cool.
So they give discounts to veterans.
That is cool.
Coffee Connections. And Baja Cantina, 20% discount to veterans on Washington, if you ever ate there.
I think I passed by it. I don't think I ate from it, though. That is cool.
So it's a great charity. I'm encouraging everyone to give discounts to veterans, and they increase their business, they earn customer loyalty, they spread patriotism, and they thank veterans with a small discount. Jack in the Box should be a member. We had, I met a guy who works with Carl's Jr. They're going to join. American Apparel was members when they were in business.
Yeah. I know Urban Outfitters. Well, I'm not sure if they have a big discount, but I know they have veteran or military service discounts for veterans and their families.
Yeah, a lot of people give discounts, and that's great. But the problem is, it's a secret. They don't tell anyone about it. What good is giving a discount if
nobody knows about it?
And when I describe SOS to people, I'll always give an example as Home Depot. They give 10%.
Yeah. And
Lowe's turns out 20%. But anyway, I always use Home Depot as a good example. And I met a veteran, and I was telling him about the program, and I told him about Home Depot, and guess what?
He didn't know?
Been shopping there 20 years. Didn't know he had a 10% discount coming. You think he likes Home Depot now after that? No. Why? I think they should brag about it. Put in a commercial. People come in, we're giving 10% discount to veterans.
Yeah, it does bring more business.
It increases your business, it earns you customer loyalty, it spreads patriotism, and it thanks our veterans. Come on, more. So you don't, it's not even a hard sell telling people about this. It's, do you want to thank veterans or not? If you don't, okay, that's not very nice.
Yeah. Well, I think mainly because the discounts are, so under wraps or hidden, or they're just not talked about. There's probably a lot of businesses that have that, but they don't feel it's necessary to get it out there. It should just be expected.
Well, one is veterans don't want to ask for a discount. So when you put a logo out there and you say, we are offering you one, that's just, you have a customer for life. And it's been my passion, and so I always try to figure out how can I tell everyone about it. So I wrote the song. You got to watch the song, show it to your dad.
Yeah.
You got to see the shout outs we have from people like John Paul DeJoria. You go to the cooking style, you see who we have involved in that. And it's a good cause, and it just needs 1,000 people like So-So to get out there and help and be part of it and have fun with it,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to start somewhere, but once you start or further, because this has already been started, once you further, it can really make a difference.
The mayor gave me a certificate of recognition, which is nice.
That's pretty cool.
All the events we did a great paddleboard event. I typically lose money because I don't have the deep pocket, donors. Actually, no one's ever donated. It's all my money.
Wow.
But that's fine. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But and I'll give people a free membership, companies, as long as they want to, and I'll list them on the site, and as long as they want to give discounts to veterans. I can't give them the cow that costs me money.
Right.
But I charge them $99 for lifetime membership, and if a veteran signs or you sign someone up, you get $33 of that. I get 33% commission. And it's not about the money. It's about getting people to thank our veterans. It's a great way. Everybody wins. And tell me about your dad. He produces movies.
He does. He's an executive movie producer.
Which kind of movies have you seen as one of his movies, you think?
Actually, one of his movies, The Meg, with Jason Statham and Fan Bingbing, I believe is her name. She's a Chinese mega actress.
Okay.
It's coming out in the summer, either July or August, but the trailer's out now, and it's about the Megalodon, the massive prehistoric shark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, invite me to the premiere. Put me on the list.
I believe the premiere is in New York, but I know it's coming to LA very soon.
Cool.
After that. But yeah, so it'll be a good movie. I would definitely recommend checking it out.
So are we picking up someone else? Or?
No, this is my stop.
Where do you live? Which one?
Right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
So welcome aboard the SOS train.
Thank you.
Say goodbye to the crowd. Say hey, bye everybody.
It was really nice to meet you.
Hello, America. Do you have a product or a service? Would you like to increase your business, earn customer loyalty, spread patriotism, and thank our veterans for the service to our country? You can do all that by joining Supporting Our Servicemen, a 501c3 dedicated to helping and thanking our veterans. Please join today at ilovesos.org.
The Junior Youth Spiritual Empowerment Program. It's basically groups for 12 to 15-year-olds that kind of help them think about, their own inherent potential and how to bring that out and bring out their own talents, but also helping them think critically about their community and their environment. And as a group, how can they apply their talents and their energy to making their community a better place? And it happens like at the neighborhood level, so they're thinking about where they actually live. And it's inspired by the Baha'i faith, but it's open to anybody.
What is the Baha'i faith?
So the Baha'i faith is a world religion that believes that everyone is part of one human family, no matter where we're from, what we look like, man or woman, what language we speak.
One passenger has been added to your queue.
And basically, everything we do is trying to bring that into reality. And everyone, no matter what your background is welcome to take part in doing that work. So yeah, this program is part of that vision of like a united community and a united world.
And which area of town is this happening with you?
So it's a worldwide program, and
is there a website? You want to shout out the website to people?
Since it's so community-based, there's not like one overarching website. I mean, you can go to Baha'i.org for more information on like just general information, but like here in LA, like there's a lot of groups happening in Canoga Park. There's a lot of groups happening in the King Estates area in South Central, as well as some other places.
How did you get involved?
Well, when I was 18, I actually trained, so the mentors, like the older people, are called animators. So when I was 18, I actually trained to become an animator, and I started my first group. And I was like, man, this is really cool, and like I wish I had this when I was that age, because I really see like the impact it has. And so, I really believe in the power of the program, and I've been doing it ever since. And yeah, I mean, of course, it's not without challenges, and we're always learning. But it's been very rewarding.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah. How about you? Do you drive full time?
No. I'm just doing a research thing to. I'm proving how with a cell phone I could give a cell phone to a veteran and have him make a living. Actually,
right onto Texas Avenue.
so it's pretty exciting. I'm going to give him a phone. I'm going to give him a half-hour weekly national network, local, but you can reach it nationally because it goes through Roku, Amazon.
Right.
And so I'm proving the concept that little interviews like this are interesting.
Yeah.
So people will find what you just said interesting.
Yeah.
And they're going to go to the SOS show, give you a card on
In
it.
a quarter mile, your destination will be on the
Your
right.
interview is going to be on this site,
Sweet.
ilovesos.org, under the SOS show.
That's awesome.
Yes, and I just throw it together with quick edits, and I try to do it real simple so people who don't have the talent, let's say of editing or creating, can do something extremely simple. Roll camera, talk to people, interview, go to local events and things like that, and cook, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm giving a veteran an opportunity to get a show for himself, and basically keep the rewards, from his efforts. You can get local sponsors, wear a shirt from a company, or get a product sponsor, and
that's awesome.
Just have fun with it,
Yeah.
And your organizations can do the same thing, with it.
Yeah. That's really cool, because it also recognizes that everybody has something special to offer.
Exactly.
And everybody that they're interviewing too has some interesting story to tell.
And there's a story in every. She has a story.
Yeah, exactly.
He has a story.
Yeah.
We don't know the story until we talk to him.
Yeah.
And then if it's no good story, don't
Yeah.
delete it.
Yeah.
It's an amazing technology in the time we live in,
Nice.
and it's so easy to do things. And I'm proving it with that SOS show, and you'll see when you go to it.
Yeah. Definitely check it out.
How easy it is.
Yeah. That's awesome. How long have you been doing this, and when you came up with it and stuff?
Well, I came up with the charity 7 years ago, and now I'm just trying to figure out a way of exposing it. So all I ask from a veteran, and we're going to have 2,000 of these veterans producing these shows, is they put a 30-second show, my 30-second commercial on each one of the episodes.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, thank you for participating.
Yeah, nice to meet you, and
Yes.
good luck with everything. I'll
Yes.
definitely check it out.
Good,
And
great.
look forward to watching it.
Okay, thank you. Welcome back to the show. I've got Jans from Switzerland, which is a beautiful place. I used to live there in the winter of '73 in Davos Platz. And Jan, you said you had a relative in Davos.
Yes, my godfather is from Davos. He grew up there with his aunts, and he helped to deliver my mother to deliver me and my brother. So.
And what year was that? What year were you
that
born?
was in Basel City.
What year though? What year?
75.
Oh, so it's 2 years after I was there.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. You might have crossed on.
I would think. I always swear if you meet a total stranger anywhere in the world and you sit down long enough, you'll find a mutual connection.
Oh, yes.
There's no question in my mind. I've proved it in many countries, all over the world. It's phenomenal.
It is.
We're all intermeshed.
Actually,
as it were.
you're all connected.
We're all connected.
That's something we should understand as soon as possible, because we wouldn't be bombing each other anymore.
Correct.
So.
Well, my feeling is once there's an extraterrestrial thing, then it brings us all together, because then it's not this country, that country. It's the world.
Yeah, it would. That would help.
That would help.
Definitely.
I'm a total believer. I watch a lot of alien shows,
All right.
Ancient Aliens and what have you.
So you might know a Mexican guy called Jaime Maussan. He has the biggest UFO archive in the world.
Oh, do you know him?
Yes, I've met him through Two Corners. He's just 2 corners away from me. I could call a friend of mine and
In Mexico City.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I met him through 2 people. My business partner in Mexico, and we went with him in order to promote a virtual reality 360 video show with him. So,
I love virtual reality. I have the cameras. I have the goggles.
Nice.
I'm producing content in 3D
Nice.
and virtual reality. I'm producing a TV show in virtual reality
Oh, good.
called Cooking Styles of the Rich and Famous.
All right.
And that was created to support my charity, which is supporting our servicemen.
Well, talking about charity, I would like to tell you something what we are
Okay.
doing right now.
Sure.
I live on a boat right now.
Oh.
The boat is...
I'm a captain. I'm a private captain.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Well, you will understand deeply why we are doing
1,000
this
feet.
and
Continue
what we are
straight
doing.
to stay on Pacific Avenue.
So the owner of the boat, he kind of took me in after I separated from my spouse, and he has this initiative to cross the Pacific to bring his boat to New Zealand.
Sailboat, obviously.
Sailboat, yes, and the sailboat is called the Today.
Okay.
And what we will be
Oh,
doing,
Today?
Yes.
Oh, I know him.
You know Phil?
I know Phil. Yes, of course I know Phil.
So Phil is coming here tomorrow from New Zealand.
Okay.
And we will be shipping over to New Zealand on the 12th of May under the initiative called Eat Less Plastic. and we
Take
are
the next right onto
we are
West Washington
crowdfunding it.
Boulevard.
So what we would like to do is to do a virtual reality experience that explains
Continue
the
on
plastic
West Washington
particles
Boulevard for
that
1 mile.
are messing up our oceans, and it's very important that kids get to know what is happening in the oceans. Because
Of course.
it's
Well, there's an
worse-
island out there the size of Texas.
exactly twice
That
the
is
size.
twice the size of Texas. That is all plastic.
And we have to change our behavior, and the virtual reality experience will help to fund
Right.
education,
Right.
and B, it will instruct the people how to change their behavior patterns. The interesting part is that there's so many tons of plastic going into the ocean. If we find the sources where this plastic is dumped and just stop it from there,
Right.
we might get somewhere.
We might. There's lots worse than the plastic, though. It's unfortunate that Yukasami, or that place in Japan that had the nuclear meltdown,
Fukushima.
it's dumping 200,000 tons of nuclear waste in the ocean every day,
Yeah.
and year after year, for the last couple of years,
Yeah.
the entire Pacific Ocean is getting
now
destroyed.
polluted,
It's all totally polluted, but it will be soon worthless,
Uh-huh.
and no one's doing anything, and no one's talking about it. It should be in the
Well,
meeting every day.
Yeah, actually, I would like to take a Geiger meter on the trip.
Yeah,
So-
Google it. You'll see the map.
Yeah.
It shows what's red.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's actually the plastic problem is as bad. You know, it's at least as bad.
Yeah.
And
It's
we
not good.
We cannot live without those.
Because they're finding the many mammals that are eating this plastic, and
Yeah.
obviously it's clogging and it's killing them. You know?
Yes, exactly. So I will be on board as an artist, and I will be capturing everything with my 360 cameras, drones, underwater cameras.
Can you shoot in 3D as well? Because I have a new phone that's coming out. It's called the Rocket Phone, and it's going to take over the market,
Yeah.
and we're looking for 3D content.
Yeah, sure. I just do 3D actually. Stereoscopic is what we are doing. So I'm in 360 DP. I made my own rig. Okay.
Look what you get on that as an extra on that phone. This phone has 400 G speed, not 5G like this phone.
Oh,
It downloads a 3D movie in a half a second.
okay.
So we're looking for content for that phone, and I'm giving the phone to veterans to create content for the SOS Show, which they can make money with.
Okay.
And so I'm doing a lot of things. I do a lot of things for veterans.
So what is this? What company is producing this phone?
It's called Rock Brands, and it's John Paul DeJoria and John Kendrick, friends of mine, and they're doing some incredible things. So I gave you the cooking styles one. I have
Nice.
to give you another card here.
With what camera do you shoot?
They're giving me, oh, relax. They're giving me a camera to shoot the cooking show with, and I don't know. It's a special camera, obviously. It's
Is it
3D.
an Ozo cam from Nokia or
I don't know.
360?
To be honest, I don't know the camera yet.
Okay.
But I'm sure it's a pretty good one. These guys do things first class, you know.
Yeah, good. Well, if they lend you their camera, it's a big plus, you know. It's very cool. Actually, you don't have to care about the shoot as such. You just have to produce the content,
Right.
which is actually what is needed.
Exactly.
Content is king now.
Content's king, and there's many. Now, here's what you want to know too: is there's a new network coming out that broadcasts content that I create and other people create on Roku, Amazon, and Apple devices
Oh, nice.
over your TV, obviously over your phone and your internet.
Uh-huh.
And it's launching in July, and you could have your own half-hour weekly show.
Oh God, oh, that's good. Well, I would love to tap into that possibility because I've been with Netflix, and I've been talking to several content distributors, and well, they are practically ruling the.
Netflix is certainly taking over.
Oh yeah, they are
for
taking
sure.
over, and they have close to 1,000 productions already. You know, which is actually crazy amount of production. So Yeah, but can I somehow? I will.
Well, you have my contact information. This is my charity. You need to go look at that. This is the show I'm producing.
Okay.
We're looking for celebrities and sponsors and investors even. We're going to be shooting John Paul DeJoria next month.
Oh, nice.
In Austin. You know who he is, right?
Jean Paul.
John Paul DeJoria. Paul Mitchell. He just sold Patron last month.
No.
To Bacardi for $5 billion.
No.
You don't know him?
No.
He's pretty popular. He's a humanitarian. He's got hundreds of companies. His big company was Paul Mitchell Hair Systems.
Paul Mitchell.
So
Okay.
it's sold around the world. And JP's a really great guy. That's his phone that's coming out, and he's gonna be a guest. So basically, the show is a celebrity cooking their favorite meal in their home for their friends to support a charity.
Nice. That's very cool.
Real simple, real easy.
Yeah.
No games, no contests. It's not staged. We roll camera. We have fun. Feed everybody, and it's a lot of fun.
Superb.
We've done 3 shows.
I love it.
We did an actress, a comedian, and a prince as practice, as to get the system down. We've got it down. Now we're going to shoot JP, and once we do JP, it's going to be off to the races. Everyone's going to want to be on the show.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Superb.
And
well, thank you very much.
We're going to shoot it in 3D and probably virtual reality, which I'd like to.
Well, the VR part is going to be a bit more difficult still. But
is this where you're getting off now?
Yeah, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I will take the bus.
Okay.
So
I guess then. Well, you have my contact information.
I have.
Thanks for taking part of the show. Say goodbye to the crowd.
Goodbye to the crowd.
This is our land, a land that's truly free. The USA for you and for me. Our brave soldiers, each of them has shown, oh yeah, how to pay the price for freedom we now own. They fought hard throughout the years. Yes, they've lost their lives, and for them we've shed our tears. So as we do hope and pray, we need to thank them every day. So SOS is here to show the way. Join SOS and spread some love. Spread some love for our servicemen, 'cause there's a word beyond. We came here together to shine the light and spread the word through day and night. Join SOS as we all unite. If you believe in red, white, and blue, give your support and a yes, you've been through. In this life, let them reap rewards. Oh yeah, be inspired and yes, get on board. Join SOS and spread some love. Spread some love for our servicemen, 'cause there's a word beyond. We came here together to shine the light and spread the word through day and night. Join SOS as we all unite. Show you're grateful to this man.